We are live. What's up? What's happening, y'all? What is going on? It's your boy. Salute to the tribe. Just went live on the other channel real quick before I go to the gym and get my cardio on because I'm about to eat. And then I'm going to work that off. So after hitting the gym, we'll be back at it. But before that, I have a few more clips. And then this evening, we'll do our little speed rounds. And then I'm definitely make a couple videos in the truck or maybe on the trail. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're not already. What are you waiting for? Set notification bell. Drop a comment during the actual live stream or, during the replay. No further ado, let's do this.
Attacked by somebody who's doing better than you is more common than being attacked by somebody who's not. And I said, explain that. He said, because somebody can do better than you financially, but your spirit aggravates them. If I had a mic right now, I would drop it. Your spirit aggravates them. There is an anointing on your life that even the friend you have who's wealthier than you, better looking than you, more educated than you, comes from a better part of town than you, went to better schools than you, has a better job than you, is still jealous of you and you don't get it. It's because they see the anointing on your life. Your spirit aggravates people. He said, actually being attacked by somebody who's doing better than you is more common.
Respectfully, the number one DM I get from y'all whack bitches is, how do your female friends feel about you making these videos? All you do is talk about women. All you do is talk about women. No, the fuck I don't talk about y'all. I just make observations and y'all get mad in my comments because the shoe fits, Cinderella. I'm not talking about y'all. I really be talking about real situations that I've seen or that has happened to me, and I just talk about it on my phone, and then a million bitches will be in their feelings because they know it's true. But I say that to say this. I done lost a lot of friends, but I've never been that type of friend that's going to sit there and tell you what you want to hear, or what, like, that's just never been me. Quick story, like, I had this one friend, I ain't gonna lie, she had a fucking terrible first baby father. Her baby father, the first one, was a deadbeat. Real shit. She said being a mother was hard, she would never do this shit again. Bitch ended up getting pregnant again. Okay, cool. Second time around, her baby father, nice, wholesome man, came from a 2-parent household, very attentive, very good with, they're co-parenting, but he's still a good, loving father. We sitting down having girl talk. It's like 4 of us. This bitch talking about some, yeah, I can't believe my first baby father did all this, and I got this good one now. I'm so thankful. But I'm still putting his ass on child support because he got to pay for what my first baby father did. So every other bitch in the room is like, yeah, girl, get your money. And I'm sitting there like, no, that's corny. How's that corny? What you mean how that's corny? Why are you going to make a man who's doing shit for your child on child support? That means you're going to end up getting less than what you're already getting, stupid bitch. So because I said that, I'm a hater and I'm a pick me and I'm this, I'm that. Oh, I want your baby father. You must want him or something. Why? Because I don't want to see a black man getting child support taken out of his check. Y'all never seen niggas who really take care of their kids, and y'all bitches be so salty that y'all just put them on child support. So now the fucking $3,000 that they made after taxes, and then the child support's taken out, that's less money for them and you and your kid. That's the fucking point I'm trying to make. Respectfully, the number one DM I get from y'all whack bitches is, how do your female friends feel about you making these videos? Oh,
you don't need a therapist. You need to stop acting like life is a medical condition. Bad days aren't trauma, and feeling lost isn't a disorder. And not getting your way, that's not oppression, that's Tuesday. People have started diagnosing normal struggles like their psychological crisis, when in reality, life comes with stress, setbacks, and uncertainty. That's not dysfunction, that's just being alive. Therapy has its place, but so does resilience. At some point, you have to stop overanalyzing every inconvenience and start handling things like a functional adult. Because resilience isn't outdated. It's just rebranded as toxic positivity.
Yep.
You don't need a therapist. Exactly, you need to stop acting like life is a medical condition.
When you don't let things get to you and you don't complain and you're always looking for the positive thing in things, people, oh, you're toxically biased. Everything's toxic if it's not about whining about something. You notice that? If you're not playing victim or whining, then it's toxic. But if you're whining about something, playing victim, then, you know what I'm saying, you're in the right. You know, your voice should be heard. The world we live in, man.
Reason number 600 why I love men. Because they all love banana bread. And it's like a soft spot for all of them. It's like their mom cooked it for them when they were younger. All moms know how to make banana bread. And then you start popping banana bread out of them, and they're just like a little weasel eating a slice of banana bread. They all love it.
This guy's like a little weasel eating banana bread. I mean, he's eating that banana bread like he ain't got no other food in the house.
They're so simple. Reason number 600 why
Stop.
Who's in control? Who was in charge of the CDC that was controlling and telling our government to shut down small businesses?
Oh shit! Not for this video. Not getting flagged. You get what you deserve. You get what you deserve. Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on? Oh Lord, lady, stop.
Gave it up the first day. And not only that, I did like 3 freaky dicky things with him the first day. And you know what I'm saying? I was a puta because he told me that at the beginning, Mario told me that the only reason he liked me was
Oh, you got music in the background. Oh man, I was gonna let you rock.
If you want to be better at love, you should study a wolf. In this picture, you see a female wolf appearing to hide under a male. But what she's actually doing is that she's covering his throat from this other wolf while pretending to be scared. So you see this dude, he is looking danger right in the face. He is embracing that protector role. But the woman, she's also protecting him. She's covering him. And you are no different than a wolf. Men and women, we are spiritual beings in a physical body. That's why just like these wolves here, you cover each other in prayer if you are a man and a woman. Prayer, love, and respect. Cover each other in those things and your life will be radically better. If you want to be better,
Absolutely.
Every time I meet a good single Muslim woman, I go home and I talk to my husband about her. I ask him if he's interested in marrying her.
Oh yes. Absolutely.
And the reason why I do this is 2 things. Behind every great man is a great woman. Now imagine if there's 3, 4 great women behind a great man.
Yeah. Absolutely.
The show goes on!
Every time I meet a good single,
She never misses.
With absolute certainty, nothing compares to exercise. Nothing compares to having a high VO2 max, high muscle mass, and high muscle
Hey, what's going
strength.
on, fam? What's going on?
They are more beneficial for you than any bad thing you can think of is bad for you.
Why is the muscle mass piece so important? And the strength piece? Why is that causing me to stay alive?
Muscles are where you dispose of glucose. Our ability to metabolize glucose and regulate glucose levels is central to our existence on this planet. And when we get it just a little bit wrong, we go to hell in a handbasket. That's what type 2 diabetes is. The difference between you and someone with type 2 diabetes is an extra 1 teaspoon of glucose in the bloodstream. That's how critical it is that we regulate our blood sugar. And the most important part of blood sugar regulation is having muscles that are big enough to put the glucose into and that are insulin sensitive enough to respond to the signal of insulin. With absolute
You ain't got no money now, so what are we gonna do later? What I'm about to say is gonna piss some people off, but let's get into it. Real men take women on dates, dinner dates. They make an effort. They try. They pick a place. They go through the whole courting process. Boys will ask you to go for drinks or coffee because they're low effort and they're on a budget. And it's a low budget because they're trying to meet as many girls as they can without spending a lot of money. But high quality men who recognize high quality women and the effort that they take into getting ready for a nice date, that they will take you somewhere nice. If you're on a budget, you shouldn't be dating. Okay, get yourself together.
Okay, what are you doing talking about guys that are on a budget then? What's the conversation about? If you know that you like guys that are not on a budget or guys that cater to you a certain way. What is this conversation about? What are we even talking about? You didn't give us any specific scenario, so you're just randomly speaking about this because you want to show your face off. You're not fooling anybody. Listen, you guys, you're out here paying for these chicks no matter what. Whether this fool is online just trying to get clout and views or whatever, because she didn't give us a scenario or nothing. You know, you're over here tricking off on these American chicks. She's telling you got to pay for her, putting in her daily maintenance that she chooses to do that you're not asking her to do. And this babbling online about guys that she feel what? Like, they don't even make sense. They just say stuff.
So that you're no longer on a budget before you bring anybody else into your bullshit. Doesn't that just make sense? Like,
it doesn't make sense, and I'll tell you exactly why. Coffee dates and drinks are better for both men and women because they save you time. Yes, a guy could save a few bucks, but time is your most valuable resource when it comes to dating. And you getting ready for 2 hours to go out with
hey, what's going on, James? What's going on? Salute to the tribe.
The whole city is a lot to do. It's better to have a 30 to 40 minute simple interaction with them just to feel their energy, just to understand who they are. More than anything, I agree with you. High quality women should be courted. They should be taken on dates. I love to do that myself. But you can't tell who's high quality just by talking to them on the phone. You need to really be around them and have consistent interactions with them. Sometimes the most beautiful people on the outside might be very ugly on the inside. So coffee dates and drinks are the first step. And if it makes sense, then go on a date.
You ain't got no money now.
And that's a good way for you to be able to recognize a gold digging dirtbag lowlife is if she's like telling you that you need to put deposits down, that you should be paying for her time because she took so much time to put on makeup and crap that you didn't ask her to do, that she needs to put on to feel good about herself, right? Which is messing you up anyway. You don't know what she looks like exactly anyway. So you can't even really get to know her until she's showing you what she looks like without the makeup. So you can decide, you know, what you're going to be dealing with as far as your kids go, if you're going to get that serious with her. You know what I'm saying? So like just not being able to go on a date, a first couple of dates where it's, you know, low on cost, shows you the kind of female you're dealing with and the entitlement she has and what she thinks she's worth while being single and having no man. It's crazy. It's almost blasphemy, man. It's wild out here. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, brother. Ain't nobody, and that's what I'm saying too, James. Like you said, we're not out here trying to pay all this for used box. You're trying to rebrand used box, but you're getting passed around a lot, especially the more pretty they are. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why they're trying to get you to put so much money into things up front, they know that by the time you get the box, you're gonna hit it once or twice and be done with them. It's like, okay, I can, you know, put her on my list, I guess, you know, but you know it's gonna be trash. Let's be real.
People who exercise at least 30 minutes a day have a decreased risk in 13 types of cancer.
Are those all metabolic cancers?
Correct. Likely, she also found that if people start to exercise after a cancer diagnosis, their survival rate increases. She found this in 3 cancers: breast cancer, prostate cancer, and colon cancer. You also have to remember,
it was like 3 of the top 3, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? The people end up getting.
Tumors have a blood supply. They're hungry. You need to cut off the blood supply. How do you do that? With natural killer cells. Well, how do you get the natural killer cells in there? It's via exercise. So exercise is medicine.
Yeah.
It's preventative medicine and it's curable medicine. People who exercise.
Yeah. Cancer, tumor, parasites. Parasites, man.
And cheat. Most men cheat because
that's fascinating to me.
It's so gross.
I personally, this is my quote, and real don't cheat.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
I kind of understand what you mean when you say that.
They do not.
I understand what you mean when you say that.
It's something in us, that makes us want to be right.
Yes.
Across the board.
Exactly.
Bullshit everybody else, but he ain't fooling me.
He's not bullshitting anybody. Okay. When he says that we don't cheat, it just means that we're going to tell you straight up what's going on, how it is, the women we're dealing with. I'm not like all our business, but like I'm not looking for nothing serious. There's no need to cheat when you're being honest with them. They can take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't get what he's saying, that's just went over your head. Just admit it.
Women that claim to not seek male validation and are not pick-me's are the most obsessed with men. Because every time they receive information, they first have to decide, if this validates men or not, if men would love this or not. They cannot fathom that information could have nothing to do with men and everything to do with themselves or just life in general. So it's actually quite sad to see that they're always quick to point fingers and say that other women are obsessed or they want to be picked by men, yet they're the ones that cannot imagine a life without thinking about men or a life that doesn't center around men. Women that claim
at some point in life, we're going to have to address Black people getting ahead and then charging other ahead. It's not community. Like, for example, you saying, oh, your house should be in a trust. Why do you got to charge me to show me how to make a trust?
Here it is.
Why not just teach me how to make a trust? The goal is that we make it easier for the generations that come behind us. Just give the knowledge. Why do you got to charge me for the knowledge? Invest in the stock market. But I'm going to charge you to learn how to do the stock market. Why? Why not just learn so you can teach? That's community. Learning so you can teach. Bartering. Okay, them eggs in the farm. I'm throwing down $30 here, $30 there at the grocery store. Fuck fee. Give me some eggs. I'm going to teach you how to put this whole farm in a trust. Y'all don't barter. Y'all greedy. Why is hair $500? Y'all greedy. At some point in life,